Good morning, good morning, beautiful people on this beautiful Thursday morning. Thank you for rocking with me again for day 169 of Daily Motivations for African American Success. Today is going to be quick, as I put out there, quick, sweet, short, but also, again, more time for contemplation after the show. So let's get rocking into it because, again, we'll be here for just a short bit this morning. Why are we here? Why do we do this? Brandon sends his love. Before I get into this, Brandon sends his love, and he will be back with us on Tuesday. So, why are we here? Daily Motivations for African American Success will help you focus on the thoughts, attitudes, and deeds that will lead you to the achievement of your true goals. In 365 short but powerful motivations, one for each day of the year, Dennis Kimbro, also the author of the popular Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice, leads us to discover how to use the present moment and our own gifts to transcend labels, cultivate a positive attitude, become wise enough to know when to say yes, but also when to say no, and when to look inward for life's answers to life's challenges. Each motivation begins with the words of wisdom from such distinguished and celebrated African Americans, such as, but not limited to, Malcolm X, Marion Wright Edelman, Whoopi Goldberg, Charlene Hunter Gout, Bill Cosby, Carl Rowan, and hundreds of others. This treasure trove of practical inspiration will give you fresh encouragement every day of the year, but what it teaches you will last a lifetime. Black Enterprise reports that each affirmation in this valuable and thought-provoking book takes only a few minutes to read, but it is worthy of more time for contemplation. So let's get into it. If you're rocking with us today or rocking with me today, say good morning. And again, this is going to be a short but also sweet one. So let's get out and see. Brenda Davis says, good everything, everyone. So Miss Brenda, I was able to make it happen. Going to make it happen quick. But again, like I said, short and sweet. So let's get I'm going to go ahead and get everything out that I can right now, and then I'll add it as we move forward. All right, there we go. So today is, are you expecting someone? That is the title for today. Are you expecting someone? So our quote, it is better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one. So it is better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. And that is from Whitney Young, who is the founder of National Urban League. I'm going to read that one again. It's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. Our passage reads, remember what a flurry of activity the phrase companies coming used to create. I imagined this scenario was played out in every home across the country. At our house, my mother started directing traffic as soon as she caught wind of the guests arriving. Pick up those papers. Put your junk in your room. Straighten out the sofa. Vacuum the carpet. And run to the store to pick up something sweet. It was a different story if she received a little advance notice. Usually the extent to which preparations were made was in direct proportion to the distance the company was traveling from. Walls were washed, windows and blinds cleaned, furniture polished, carpets shampooed, and fine silverware and china cleaned and inspected. My mother left no stone unturned. Nothing escaped her eagle eye. She directed each assignment with the finesse of a great conductor before a sold-out symphony crowd. At last, the long-awaited company would arrive. My mother would run to the door, outfitted in her apron with a smile as shiny as the spotless house behind her. If it wasn't sitting, if I wasn't sitting at my father's knee, I could be found playing with my brother. Both of us had been warned by you know who to be on our best behavior. For most of us, our lives mirror a guest who's coming to dinner. So for most of us, our lives mirror a guess who's coming to dinner attitude. Hustling, bustling, always engage in a flurry of last minute activity. There's nothing wrong with getting the job done, but do we need to do everything at the last minute? In the long run, wouldn't it be better to do a little something every day than to throw yourself into a last minute tailspin as you attempt to put your best foot forward? And our affirmation for today, I will write a to-do list and complete my number one task. Today, I will write a to-do list and complete my number one task. One more time for the people who are just coming in. Today, I will write a to-do list. And I'm going to say, but I will complete at least my number one task. So be strategic in how you create your to-do list. Put something to the top that is doable today. Also, that is your number one task, because the number one task will typically help you do the other things. So I'm going to ask you today, are you expecting someone? But also, are you expecting something? And just like we get in the hustling and the bustling of, or taking on the attitude of the hustling and bustling when we know someone's coming over. And we talked about this a time or two over the last 169 days. Last week, we talked about how we get up and we get moving when someone's coming over. We clean up. We want everything. In most cases, we put it in a room that we think that they will not go to. So why do we do that? Why isn't the house clean for us? Why don't we deserve that? So if you're waiting for someone, you usually get prepared. You put yourself in the hustle and the bustle. We talked about being hopeful for things, but not just being hopeful, but expecting it. Like expecting whatever you're hopeful for to happen. So let's say someone asks you, let's say someone says, hey, I have a job for you. I need a resume right away. Do you have to scramble for one, or do you have one prepared? Companies coming over, is your house clean, or do you have to get prepared? And I would say, if someone's coming over and your house is not clean, you should not hustle and bustle, because it should be. And I'm not saying we don't have to tidy up here and there. You pick something up, but to have to clean and go through all of this, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. And so when we're expecting something, typically we get prepared for it. But the question is asked. It says there's nothing wrong with getting the job done, but do we need to wait till the last minute on everything? Like on everything. Ask that question. Do you wait till the last minute? I've told y'all that I'm a good procrastinator, trying to be better, but that's been one of my biggest downfalls, is waiting till the last minute. I waited till the last minute to take my, even to study for it, to prepare for my recertification for the life coaching. I waited till the very last minute. And I'm still feeling the effects of it. Some late hours, right? Which caused me to then fall short on other things. So are you expecting, this says someone. I'm going to ask, are you expecting something? And put yourself in the same mindset or attitude that you get when someone's coming over, right? As you would if you were expecting that thing to come to you. And it might be today. It might show up today. If it does, are you ready? Are you ready? Right? So I'm going to check the comments. I'm going to read my quote again, you guys, because I have to be out of here. I have a meeting at 7:30. So Big Mike says, good morning. Auntie Richetta says, good morning, love. Good morning, butterfly and family. Thank you guys for rocking with us. So today's topic is, are you expecting someone? I'm going to change it. Y'all know I will change some stuff up. Are you expecting something? What have you been praying for in your life? What are you expecting to happen in your life? And are you prepared for it to happen? Do you have the mindset to receive the goodness of God? The answered prayer. Are you expecting it? will you be able to receive it? Or do you have to clean it up? Do you have to still clean some stuff up inside to receive the thing that you've been expecting, or the things that you've been expecting or praying for? So, our quote: it's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. And I'm going to get our affirmation. It is out there. Okay, thanks. So, again, it's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. That was from Whitney Young, founder of the National Urban League. Um, the affirmation: today I will write a to-do list and complete my number one task. Today I will write a to-do list, but I will complete the number one task on that list. You guys write it. Write it. I'm going to write it myself. I probably only have about 3 things on there, because if I list all the things that I need to do, I won't do any of them. It will scare me away. Also, before I jump out of here, I want to remind you guys to continue to save, or start to save, for that 30-day challenge, right? Also, if you got the book, Draw the Circle, or if you ordered the book or you're going to order the book, let me know, as I'd like to kind of share some things off with you as well. We can all kind of do that together offline, probably for sure. So, Big Mike says, yes, I am expecting a great blessing. Great, Mike. Be prepared for that blessing. Have all that you need, right? And he also says, I know a great blessing is coming for not just me, but all of us. Hey, he took the words right out of my mouth. So, you guys, I did good. I said 7:15. So, you guys go contemplate on this more. Sorry for the short one today, but we made it happen. That's what counts. Just like with the savings, you don't have to put that exact amount in for your savings, but put something in for you today. And whatever you're expecting, it is coming. All right. Y'all be great. Contemplate on this more. We love you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. Have a great day.